Still in Nigeria, Nigeria's Afrobeat musician Seun Kuti has been arrested and is currently being detained at the State Criminal Investigation Department, popularly known as Kuti, in Lagos State, southwest of the country, over an alleged assault on a police officer on Saturday. The musician was accompanied by a lawyer representing Falana and Falana Chambers. The law firm of popular human rights activist Femi Falana, SAN. The musician was handcuffed while being paraded by police officers at the SCID Lagos. A viral video of Seun Kuti assaulting a police officer on the 3rd Mainland Bridge in Lagos State emerged on Saturday. The Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, as a result, ordered the arrest of the singer. The IG also ordered a speedy and full investigation into the incident and prosecution of the suspect. Femi Aratokunale, a security expert, joins me now to unpack this latest development. Femi, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me. Good afternoon, and good afternoon, Nigeria today.
All right, so let's get straight to it. Now, Seun Kuti is actually the son of the Afrobeat legend Fela Kuti. And of course, recently assaulted a police officer, as read in that report and what we saw over the weekend. What does the Nigerian law actually say concerning assaulting an officer of the law?
Well, thank you so much for this very crucial topic that you just brought up today. What Seun did, to be honest, and to let the whole world and Nigerians know, a lot of members of public must have done similar stuff to a lot of Nigerian police forces. This is not the first time it's happening, and this is not going to be the last one we're going to see. However, I think Seun went completely out of order by encroaching and, blocking and, occupying the space of this police officer in the first place. No matter what the situation is, you dare not and you shouldn't. And it's really, really a very bad thing for you to actually assault a police officer, which I think by Nigerian, with the Nigerian system, could be up to about minimum of 3 years imprisonment if found guilty. However, we should not just pass judgment. We need to really understand what exactly happened to both Seun and this police officer in particular at the 3rd Mainland Bridge over the weekend. These are key things, these are crucial issues that need to be sorted out. We need to hear from both parties what happened, what led to what, and equally, who are the member of the public around there, the wife of Seun or the lady in the car, who Seun aggressively ordered back into the car, as well, must be questioned as in what really happened. Yes, Seun claimed that, okay, his life was actually in danger with his family, fine. But what really happened? Was he chased? Was he asked to stop that he refused to? Or what really went wrong? Again, we need to look at it this way. Do we need to have just only one police officer patrolling 3rd Mainland Bridge? Where are the partners? Where are the other colleagues? Why are they not involved in this very situation? These are key things we need to check as well.
All right, I want to pick up from where you landed right now. Now, looking at the circumstance of this scenario, the situation, and also the altercation that happened, at least based on the information available, do you think Seun in any way has a defense?
Wow, you see, this is a very tricky one, and at the same time, it's not really tricky. To be honest, he doesn't have any defense based on this video we've seen so far. Irrespective of what happened, we have a channel of reporting situation like this, and why not go through the normal channel? Remember, Seun has always been an activist, fighting and, shouting and calling for end to police brutality. So what do we call this that he has actually done? What do we call this? What is he going to call this? What went over him is the question a lot of people are asking. A lot of people love Fela. Fela has always been the man of the moment that would definitely speak the truth. But in this case, I think it's a bad situation for the country, it's a bad situation for Afrobeat, it's a bad situation for the entire family of Fela and Nicola Kuti to see Seun behave in this manner. And I think the police officer who was actually involved did professionally very well by staying calm, not even making any single move or, let me retaliate or let me use the power of my uniform to do a whole lot. He just went quiet and allowed him to perpetrate all his acts quietly videoed by a passerby before all Nigerians can say, wow, Seun, you did so wrong. And I think you need a whole lot of apologies to the country, to the man himself, to the police officer. You need, and he deserves a whole lot of apology. And again, let me point it out. A lot of training needs to go into the police officers as well, because a lot of what happened, what transpired, seems to be issues that have been boiling over time that Nigerian police seems not to care about or not even talking about. Yes, let us look at it from this very angle again. We've seen police officers being dealt with. If we see any viral video of them insulting or assaulting any member of the public, but in this case, two wrongs don't make it right. And I think Nigerian police force, the federal government, the state government must invest more into security situation that can lead to a lot of atrocities if care is not taken.
Okay, Femi, because we're pressed for time, I want to ask you two questions rolled into one. Now, let's talk about citizen-police relations in Nigeria. Looking at what happened between Seun and that police officer, what do you think is the ripple effect, or what ripple effect do you think this would have on citizen-police relations in, Nigeria? Also, there has been these talks for police reforms. Would you say there have been significant changes, in the policing system?
You see, the ripple effect is this: if the law doesn't take its course and the accused person, charged and punished, trust me, it's going to have a knock-on effect on the police officers, and you will see a lot of, let me put it this way, a lot of brutality might start happening because police officers are not happy. However, when it comes to the police reform, police are doing their best, but I think their best is still not good enough because it is a very slow process, which means the government must invest and make sure that adequate communication training, security, customer service between the police, between the security officers and members of the public is seriously taken on board.
All right, thank you so much for your time. Femi Aratukunale, security specialist.
Thank you for having me.